the previous episodes we found that piston number 4 had the admission valve bended. Also we refurbished the engine starter as it had big issue engaging. Afterwards we removed the affected valve, which was not an easy operation at all. It requires some improvised tools and a lot of patience. The bad news came when we did the gasoline leaking test. It not only failed on the new valve but also on piston number 3 exhaust valve. The next day we got our hands on some new tooling and some extra beers, and planned to do a better job this time. First, we ground the valve seat with a proper tool to remove the dents we have from the broken valve. Then it was time to lap the new valve, which was a nice relaxing operation to do. Super final result, no leaks whatsoever. So we then did the same for the leaking exhaust valve on piston 3. In parallel we put back the refurbished engine starter and had some fun spinning the motor. Then it was time to put back the cleaned radiator from previous episode. It is not new but looks pretty good anyway. In the end I also changed the spark distributor cover, which was not a must, but I thought that the old one was pretty worn out. What do you say? It was then time to put all the shit back together, just to make sure that the engine will run in all 4 pistons. For this operation we use super basic approach and set it all up with no special tools. Remember, this assembly is just for test. Of course that after we confirm that the engine is fine we will open it back, rework all the valves, change all the seals and use a dynamometric key. For this assembly we only put the screws on admission and no screws on exhaust. This of course will influence how the engine performs, but once again, this is just to validate that what we did till now is fine. It was a fun operation to do, but when we reached the half we got so damn scared. We ran out of beer. It was clear then that after we give it a go, we will stop and go to the pub for some fun. Honestly speaking, I went home. My wife was about to kill me for standing so long away, working on the car. As a lesson learned for whoever do this, I learned that the valves from standard version of the 1 point for single point injection are not fitting as was expected. Instead I replaced the broken valve with one from the 1 point for turbo engine. I have no clue why, but with Renault knows. Finally I reached the moment of cranking the engine. I was so scared and excited at the same time. It started like brand new. The revs were pretty high, but I suspect it was because leaking admission, as I only put 2 screws instead of 8.
That was a hell of a job, guys. Now get back to work for a new episode.